Okay, so I'm back. If there's anyone, welcome to the stream. So I've done several tests ever since yesterday's stream, and for now, I think I came to the conclusion that what happened yesterday is unexplainable because, like, if I check everything, I've done the exact same thing that I've done yesterday, but I haven't had a single moment where the frames would drop. The only time it would drop by like five frames for like 1 second whenever there was a loading screen, which is completely irrelevant. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea why it did that. Now, to be fair, there is a possibility that it actually starts fucking up after the next quest. The reason being that why would it fuck up during the next quest? It's because now that I've turned on RTX voice, I have officially everything that was going wrong previously. But the thing is, I don't think RTX voice was the problem yesterday, because when I launched the stream yesterday, or more specifically, when I launched OBS, I wasn't trying to. The game was not even launched, and the first time it launched the first cutscene was fucky for no discernible reason. So it was causing issues before the stream started, which was really weird. So, okay, let's try some striker. I guess no striker. I want to wait for the third hunting heart to go for more of a striker and alchemy. So here honestly, there's absolutely nothing I should run. Realistically, there's nothing I should run because I don't need absolute evasion because I clearly set out to not use it. So yeah, he wants to talk to me. I'm having some frame drops here and there in Up, but it's not something that surprises me. It sometimes does that. So we will hit. So I found a bunch of other weapons, tried to see what would be nice to try and some other stuff. If it's this one, oh, definitely Bombardier. Right now, our current goal is to reach the point where we unlock the deserted island quests, which is not available yet, and I think it's going to be still quite a while before we unlock them. Because I think you need to do most places here in order to unlock deserted islands. And unlocking deserted island means you can unlock volcanic hollow after that. Or volcano, I don't remember. No, I think it's volcano. I think volcanic hollow is only in Iraq. Unfortunately, volcanic hollow exists. But like the early game isn't particularly difficult anyway. Like even that hunt against Cephadrome, it wasn't that big of a deal. I think most of my time spent will be making a new armor set. That's going to be the most time-consuming thing. But right now, because I'm only farming weapons because the armor set is good enough at that stage. Okay, you can cancel the knockback. Yeah, you can cancel light knockback into the guard points. Okay. So that's something already. I tried to go for the aerial dodge. I really need to get the timing. Because it's a lot slower than it looks. Okay, that's a good opportunity to learn to reposition because I'm currently in a bad spot. I have a hard time gauging how close I am to the monster, so... Okay, nice. That's the kind of thing we like. That's the kind of thing we are seeking. I don't think a limit breaker is going to do anything for me. I should have healed at some point. I don't know why I haven't healed yet. So far, no frame drops, but the only moment where we will check for frame drops is when we reach burnout. Because if that's the case, if in burnout we lose frames per second, I don't know why I said it out loud like frames per second instead of just FPS, but if in burnout we have our drop, then it would be clear that it's just the combination of Ryujinx, OBS, and RTX voice that causes the issue. And in that case, I would be forced to get rid of one of them. And as you might guess, if I want to stream that game, it means that I would need to get rid of RTX voice. Now you could say, oh, but why use RTX voice in the first place? That's because there's white noise on my headset, and while it's not the best way to fix it, it's the only way I've found that wasn't particularly hard to implement. Now, of course, not hard to implement means that it's actually taking a lot of resources. I hoped for a dodge, but I think you need evasion +1 in order to dodge for enough frames that you can go through the roar. Honestly, Okay, now I know how I want to charge my files. Because the jump is very annoying to use. Okay, that's good. I forgot to sharpen earlier. Like, I keep thinking all of my weapons have yellow sharpness by default. And I forgot that the Great Magao Charge Blade actually has green sharpness by default. My leg. That was kind of unfortunate. Okay, you can fail a... You can chain a failed jump. I don't know what I broke, but... whatever. I don't know why I did that. It's the last thing I wanted to do. Okay, so one of my cats must have... Oh, you can just do that, because I didn't think that you could do the shield crash. Okay, we are already struggling. But to be fair, it's mostly because I get stuck while attacking, not while defending myself. Now that's an actually good question that I'm asking myself. But I think I can circumvent answering it. The question I was about to ask myself is, how do I jump on him? Because the boosted AED... The boosted AED is only available if you jump. But, you know, I'm not jumping. But then I remember that we fortunately have palicos. And with enough luck, one of them is going to laser around. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. For once, I think a palico slacking off is actually what you want. Because then it means that they won't move, and as such you can jump out from them. And also, it was great because the palico was far enough from the Tetsukabra to avoid what was called to avoid waking the Tetsukabra with a jump. Because Tetsukabra can't be woken by the jump. The jump deals 1 damage. Which is why that's one of the reasons why Aerial Greatsword is so terrible for not having a grounded charge. It's literally because you cannot do a wake up when it's like the best thing a Greatsword can do. To be fair, like you can work around it because, you know, unless you reach late I rank, late G rank. Well, not even late G rank. I think starting from G rank, you do more damage with a Greatsword than you do with bombs. But before that, you can just use bombs. So Tetsukabra being on is kind of convenient because it will unlock me a bunch of other new stuff. And my FPS is at 60 FPS. So my conclusion is that yesterday the thing I should have done to fix all of my issues was literally starting my computer again. Because like unless if I travel to Kokoto and for some reason I get dropped to 35. No, I had a small dip at 50, but that dip immediately went away. So, you know. So now we have access to Deserted Island and Marshlands. I thought it was later, but probably not. So we have Yankutku, we have Daimyo, and Nibelsnarf. the Gombi, Tsukabra, and we have also a bunch of other quests from each of these guys. This would be Yankutku. In poker, I think it's Kezu. I never knew. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that name. Is it poker? Is it poke? I'll call it poker because why not? And on Yukumo, it should be Royal Ludra. Royal Ludra. And among these monsters, there's actually none of them that I care about because the monster I'm caring about is Daimyo. But Daimyo is not available yet. You have to do something else. Wait, no, Daimyo is. Wait. Didn't I unlock Daimyo? I have Daimyo Ermitor. I am an idiot. It shouldn't be a good idea. Like, realistically, what I should do is anything but Daimyo. But I feel like I kind of want to do it anyway. First of all, we need to check the Tetsukabra weapon. Oh, I can already do the red stripe. Like, I did not read it correctly. I did not realize that to do the red stripe, you need smaller metal shell. You don't need Daimyo. Oh, and you're gonna have Mufa. Okay, for Longsword I said that I would do Dark Side, but I also want to do the Mufa stuff. Just because, why not? Okay, oh, you also have a Mufa sword, which inflicts sleep. Honestly, this gives me ideas. I want to use, I kind of want to use a sleep weapons combined with alchemy bombs. Okay, so what does that do? Talon Carvers. That's a really good sharpness. 100 damage and all of that sharpness? Of course, it requires like some annoying monster to deal with, but that seems reasonable. No new armor. Tsukabra Hunting Horn, which could be nice. Bernard Chime. What did they get? Spiked Spear Plosata. Ploshata. I think it's Ploshata. Yeah, Spiked Spear. Oh yeah, right, the Vacuum Striker. I kinda want to do it. I'll do it later, because I haven't unlocked Gypteros anyway. Red Devil and Barbar. Okay. Here we got Grimcat. Here we have Desert Pole. Here we have the Sand Anchor, Light Bowgun, Pale Bell. Oh, I need Dragonite. I can only get Dragonite from Volcano. Heavy Bowgun, I got the Sand Diver and the Move Fire Cannon. Like, I know it's not the same weapon, but in 4 Ultimate, the Plessia of Heavy Bowgun, which uses this space mostly, was actually based as a weapon. It's kind of a shame that you only have access to Cephadrome in low rank. But like, I kind of want to have it anyway, just because like I love how this weapon looks. Like, you can see that barrel. There's something about that barrel, you know. And the little fins that allows the weapon to charge another shot. That looks nice. I really like the look of that weapon. Even if the crashing fire is useless, to be fair, because we are not using we're not using Valor, crashing fire doesn't really matter. What really matters is probably ammo counts. And speaking of ammo counts, the move fire cannon doesn't seem that bad. There's a lot of shots. We have a 7 here. The meteor bazooka is always something nice, especially because it has crouching fire PS level 2, which is very nice. Okay, so I'm going to progress through. I'm going to keep the greatsword. So what will I do with that greatsword? First of all, I need to think about what monster to farm for armor, because now I reached a point where armor will start to be an important matter. Okay, that's nice that we got both of these, especially Lion's Maw. Lion's Maw is just really nice. Nothing that amazing, but it's just really nice. What else, Legal? You know what? I just want to check all of these monsters. What each of one provides. So Lagombi. It provides bind resistance, evasion. So it provides evasion. Evasion would be really nice. Now, obviously, it's not like it's not like in for Ultimate where it grants evade extender, which is way better. But it's still nice. What gives evade extender? I think the first one must be Nagakuga. But I think there's another one before that. You know what? EV. Evade this. Yeah, the first one is Nagakuga, and after that it's EX Vespoid. Nagakuga S. Honestly, I think Nagakuga is going to be the new senator for this route. Especially the high rank Nagakuga, because high rank Nagakuga gives you evasion with evadist. So like to avoid stuff, it's going to be super fucking nice. Damn, I never noticed that you even had evade distance with Gachawacha. That's interesting. Wait, but what? Oh, I was having a doubt because I was looking at the Gachawacha armor for G rank, and I was like, I don't recognize this armor. Is that because I'm mistaking it with the Ludruff armor? Speaking of Ludruff. So Ludruff should give us stamina recovery. Honestly, I kind of would want to have Ludruff for what it's called. I kind of want to have Ludruff for bow because I have a lot of stamina issue with bow. And also it makes you immune to water blight because it gives you 25 resistance in water, and that's very nice. Because if you can avoid getting water blight or ice blight, well, that's great. And what does drop give? Light Eater, okay. Wait, Light Eater, is it the one that makes you eat faster, or the one that makes you... Oh, it's reusable items, okay. That's nice. Okay, so Daimyo. How the fuck do you write Daimyo? D-A-M? No. Oh, I think it's because it's called Ermitor. It's called Ermitor. Okay. Defense, guard, and minus constitution. I think this armor set will be nice, just because of what's that called? I think this armor set would be nice just because of lance. That's right. I had thought about playing some alchemy lance and some alchemy gun lance, but I haven't started doing that. And having guard is definitely going to be useful. Also, guard would be very useful for aerial gun lance. Okay. So Ermitor wouldn't be that bad. To be fair, Tetsukabra wouldn't be that bad either. And Kutku. Attack, fire attack, and minus defense. So I think I want to farm Lagombi. Lagombi is going to be the easiest one. So you know what? Let's go with Lagombi. Because having evasion is still going to be nice. I don't need all of those whetstones. Unfortunately, Lagombi doesn't take place in another place, so I have nothing to farm. I think I'll have to use draw attack strategy against Lagombi, but I really hope I can land some nice attacks. Oh yeah, especially since you have mini whetstones, so I shouldn't be worrying. I shouldn't be worried about that. And also, I know what I'll do off stream. First of all, off stream I will farm Deserted Island. And more importantly, I will look at every single weapon and try to look for which weapons I want to do for each. Because I was against this conundrum earlier that, yeah, there's a lot of weapons and I don't know which one I want to use. Which bothered me. Like, I want to know which hammer I'm going for, then which something else I will go for. I just want to check. And the thing is, I want to check that without going AFK for like 45 minutes on stream. Because again, I don't want to do that. Also, I think the Lagombi hunt is going to be the last hunt of the stream. I said earlier that it would be the only stream. It would be a short stream because it was just to test my issues. And if, as it turns out, my issues are unwarranted, then I don't have to fix them. I was really worried that I was no longer able to stream just because something made a patch that broke everything. Nice. Okay. So you need to go forward left. Okay, I'm forced to take that. I'm taking a lot of damage because that's GU for you. The base weapon just sucks. I'm really bad at dodging those. Come on, Chives, you can do it. Hey. I don't know what is making those noise. There's like some sort of there's something that's like ringing. I think it may be the weapon, but that would be really weird. No, it's taking damage apparently. My particles are just fucking it up. I need to attack fast. I am making the game easier by having the particles, because for some reason the particles are very active. Oh shit. That was really bad for me. That's a bad situation to be in. Okay. I'm a greedy fuck. How big does that go? Quite big. Patch. Okay, yeah, it's definitely those noises. They come from the weapon. I just don't know why this weapon deals makes us such strange noises. Like, why? It's not even that unique of a design. Like, I don't understand. What is it doing? I missed him. Okay, this time I actually hit him. Oh my god. I don't know why they are so active. Maybe because they just have a very low amount of action to go through. They have a very low amount of action to go through, and they were enraged, so they did the only action they could possibly do, which is using the Mega Barrel Bomb. Oh yeah, right! SP mode! That's actually great. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. My resistances are very low. And also I'm playing like an idiot. To be fair, like it's, in my opinion, kind of hard to play safe with greatsword. Compared to other weapons, I feel like it's not as easy. Because playing it safe with greatsword just means draw attacks constantly. And because I don't have focus, draw attacks are very hard to do. Which makes me think, by the way, that I know which set I will use for greatsword and possibly any weapon that requires charging. I think I'm going to use the Wolverine set. That thing is going to take a while, but I want this playthrough to be as comfortable as possible, so I will use the skills that are provided to me by the game. Because if anything, it's not particularly difficult as a challenge to begin with. Really, the biggest difficulty is just the fact that you actually have to play the game. Outside of that, it's not particularly hard. Because like plenty of people are already able to do what I'm doing. It's just that I want to do it myself. I want to go above what I usually do, which is to use Adept at every single scenario or use Valor because broken Valor weapons. Where is it? Where the fuck did it go? It only has 3 areas to be in. Where did it go? I think it went to area 5 to sleep. And that is indeed correct. And I'm a moron, I forgot about the slab. Okay, next time I'm doing Lagambi. Fuck you, Popo. Next time I'm doing Lagambi, I'm using a ranged weapon. I keep hitting its legs. I think it's its legs that are very hard to break. What the fuck's going on? A lot harder than I initially thought. Oh yeah, I was feeling a bit sick at the beginning of the stream. Now it's getting a bit worse. It's getting a bit worse, so I'm definitely glad that I'm just going to end the stream right after. Honestly, I just thought about what I would do for this save file. Honestly, I think I'll only go for village. Especially because I have no reason to go for hub. The only reason I would go for hub is only to get the low rank Elder Dragons. Because I still think I want to try low rank Elder Dragons without Adept or Valor. Because I think that's going to be easy enough but still interesting to do. Oh yeah, also there are some Nagami weapons if I'm not mistaken. Do you unlock any of them? Apparently not. Apparently not. Well, whatever. Alright, I'm going to end the stream now. So, the conclusion is that the issue just came from being unlucky, which is perfectly fine. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, most likely, and it won't be a GU stream. I think I'll go for the world stream because I have. I wanted to start my playthrough of world. I'll just say right away what it's going to be. Okay, it crashed. The world playthrough is what I call the mesotoxic playthrough, which is not a great name, but it very represents how I wanted to go with the world playthrough. Basically, what I intend to do is going through world without using potions. So no ancient potions, no max potions, no mega potions, no regular potions, none of that. So basically, any form of healing that comes from item is going to be removed. The only one that I will like tolerate, but I don't think it's going to be relevant because honestly, who cares? Is maybe immunizer because it punishes me for taking damage, but it's not healing me directly. It's just making one of the mechanics easier to use. But basically, it's that. Plus, I'm only allowed to use offensive-oriented skills. Well, I have to target orient or offense. I must be as offensive as possible. I must like my build must start saying slurs on its own. And jokes aside, what I really mean is I am not allowed to use anything that provides me with more defense or more safety. The most important skill that's not going to be there is health boost. Yes. Monster Hunter World without health boost. And while dodging attacks. Which is going to be complicated, but that's why I think it's going to be interesting. And also, one of the other rules that there will be, which is that if I am struggling with a monster, I am contractually obligated to farm it. If a monster is annoying, I need to farm one of its weapons and one of its armor sets. And the armor sets, the weapon doesn't really matter. It could be like low rank, high rank, G rank, it doesn't matter. But the armor set is always going to be for that specific tier of difficulty. So, for example, I don't have issues with what that's called low rank Rathalos, but high rank Rathalos might become an issue. Though to be fair, I don't think Rathalos is going to be a good idea, a good explanation of all of that. Like which monster is actually very annoying? I would say Diablos, basically. Because I don't have that much issue with low rank Diablos, but high rank Diablos is just pain. And Black Diablos, I will be forced to farm Black Diablos because I'm not good at fighting her. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.